when we were playing today and I ducked in,
Mhm.
you know what play I'm talking about. We were scrimmaging today.
Which one?
We were scrimmaging today. You had the ball, and I was running up the floor, and I thought I had the seal.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like, yeah. I mean, I was gonna throw it over the top, but you really are small as shit, so I really couldn't see. You know what I mean? I didn't think I had a good angle. Plus, you had Chio's on you, which y'all the same height, so his length was a little bit. His hand was.
Players that Jason Tatum is better than. Ben Simmons, yeah. Kimber, yeah. Siakam, yeah. Devin Booker, no. Paul George, no. Embiid, no. Now, yeah, you just being silly now. Yeah, you're on drugs. Who's your drug man? Because you're on drugs, man. You're on drugs. You're on drugs. You better than Caruso.
Let me get a heat check, heat check, heat check, Let me get a heat check, heat check, heat check, heat check, heat check, heat check. Can I get a heat check, heat check?
You've been a clutch player basically your whole career. How do you feel you've evolved in the last few years in clutch situations? Because it seems like, especially the last few years, when the going gets tough, I mean, you're always hitting.
What's your name?
Paulo from ESPN Brazil.
Appreciate you. Saying I've been clutch my whole career. It's not many like you, I tell you.
Well,
there's not many like you. Either you're being very kind because it's National Wine Day to me, or, I love Brazil, or I don't know what it is right now, but.
The last few years, I mean, yeah.
Who's the greatest basketball player of all time?
Steph Curry.
Who's the greatest basketball player of all time?
LeBron James.
Oh, God. Greatest basketball player of all time?
You.
The best one yet. Let's go. Who is the greatest basketball player of all time?
George Washington.
Bro, what? Who is the greatest basketball player of all time?
Nobody. Oh, no, not basketball.
Who's the greatest basketball player of all time?
Michael Jordan.
Yes, finally.
Yeah, hold up. This that why, that that
And it was all yellow. Your skin, oh yeah, your skin and bones.
Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out?
Big knots, get a nigga X-Dot. Bitch, I'm rich, I'm tryna fuck on every dot. Bitch, I'm rich, I'm tryna beat your neck out. Savage got the 40 with the red dot. Savage made a $250,000 I read out. Yeah, nigga, I ain't never filled out a job out. Your favorite rapper keyboard, I swear that nigga out cap.
Let me introduce you to this young man, ladies and gentlemen. This is Denny Avia, 6'9", 210 pounds, by the way of Israel, the ninth pick of the draft to the Washington Wizards. As you can see, he can shoot the ball, he can penetrate the lane, he does a lot of different things. He played for Maccabi Tel Aviv, the hardest league in Israel. He started playing there when he was 16. He was the league MVP last year. As you can see tonight, he had his first preseason game. And let me tell you what he did while you watch the stats. He went a perfect 6 for 6, finished with 15 points and 4 rebounds. He didn't miss a shot all night. So these are highlights, but they are actually all his shots tonight. He didn't miss. As you can see, post up little players and finishes with either hand. Pretty good.
Got that ass in that mouth from a mother. Type to make your baby mad, you in trouble. NBA playoffs, that ass, it's a bubble. Come on. Throw that ass back.
Okay, I don't know how unpopular this opinion is going to be, but I think that NBA logos have been getting worse. These are all the NBA logos from 20 years ago, and while they're not all great, I think that each one is trying to do their own thing, and they look a lot more unique. Cut forward to today, and they're all a lot more streamlined and simplistic. And while I have no problem with simple logos, I think that these tend to be kind of boring. Come on, look at the Pistons, the Wizards, and Toronto. They all look basically the same. What I really hate is the circle template that so many different teams use. Like, it looks fine, there's nothing egregiously wrong with it, right? But there's nothing cool about it either. This old Sixers logo is way better, and it's still pretty simplistic too. The old Pistons logo had this super dope font that looked like exhaust and then a horse with flames coming out of the back. And their current logo is a circle that says Pistons on it. Or another great example, the old Raptors logo is a dinosaur playing basketball. That's awesome. And the new one is just a circle and a basketball that says Toronto Raptors. You can't tell me that these aren't getting worse.
Where you going? You're lost. Dollar Tree headset, so free, freer than a public restroom. You're literally dog water, 0 PR, earnings check. Oh wait, you have none.
Greatest NBA second-round picks of recent memory. Look at this angel of a man. Draymond Green was drafted 35th overall in 2012, despite having the worst tooth-to-gum ratio in the draft. And even though homie looks like he just committed to the Michigan State chess team, he's a 3-time champion and a defensive player of the year. Although the tooth-to-gum ratio could still use a little work. Nikola Jokic, the Serbian with C-cups. He was taken 41st overall in 2014. My guy slimmed out and now he's a 2-time All-Star and an MVP candidate. Goes to show you fat boys could do anything they put their mind to. Let's go, fellas. Speaking of thick kings, we got Marc Gasol, who was taken 48th overall in the 2007 draft. My guy went from looking like Frankie Sakino from Boy Meets World to a defensive player in the year and an NBA champion. Score another one for the fat boys. The 7-foot hippie DeAndre Jordan was drafted 35th overall in 2008. Did y'all know he's a murderer? In cold blood on national TV. The legend himself, Manu Ginobili. This balding, goat-loving Argentinian cowboy was drafted 57th overall in 1999. 4-time champ, something light.
And here we go.
The young guy that you had taken under the wing this year.
Tyler Hero.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about this.
He's a lot like you, man.
A lot like me?
In the sense of like, you're like a black-white guy to me. Like your steez, like how you go about shit. Like it's just like, when I first met JJ, I was like, this motherfucker went to sleep. I was like, oh yeah, JJ got some shit too. Tyler is the exact same way.
Right.
He can't swim, which is stereotypical. So I was like, man, when I first met him, like even his mannerism, the way he talks, and the part that really pisses me off, he got 2 younger brothers, and they are just like him.
So there's 3 of them running around.
Yeah.
Did dunks on different heights. Let's see how high I can go. 5'7", 6'5", 7 foot, 7'9", 9 foot, 9'8", 10 foot, 11, 11'5", 12 foot, 13 feet. I feel like I can do this because I can get my hand over the top of the backboard, and that's 13 feet. So 13 feet coming very soon.
Let's go. Take me to church, I'll worship like a dog at the shrine of your lights. I'll tell you my sins and you can sharpen your knife. Offer me that death stare. Good God, let me.
He made the middle school basketball team, man.
What?
You messed up his remote. You made the team, babe.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You sure?
Yeah, sure. You gotta be in practice tomorrow. 4:45.
Practice tomorrow?
4:45. Dad, you wanna cry? Don't you?
I love how that chopper sound. We love them chopper sounds. Welcome to Chopper Town.
Man, there's so much free time between now and the game. Golly. I'll just give a tour of my room. There's so much trash bags because we don't get any room service because of COVID. It's kind of rough. I'm bored. What should I do?
Text me back.